In a dramatic turn of events on May 11th, 2024, a quiet morning in West Milford, New Jersey was shattered by a violent car crash near the Canistear Road Trestle. At around dawn, a 21-year-old driver lost control, slamming their vehicle into the trestle with such force that the airbags deployed, leaving the car mangled and inoperable. The scene was chaotic, front-end damage, a tow truck already on site, and a shaken driver standing by the wreckage.
What's up, bud? How are you? What happened?
I hit into the bridge.
Okay.
I went around the turn too fast.
Okay. Not hurt? You're good? Just you in the car?
No, it's, yeah, just
Okay.
in the car. It's the first time my airbags deployed though, so like I'm kind of shooken up. Like,
Okay.
just because
Oh, rightfully so. I'm assuming you have your license on you, or is everything in the car? Everything's in the car?
Yep.
We're just gonna grab your license, the registration, the insurance.
Yeah.
I'll get you a card. He's gonna load it up and get you out of here. Where do you live?
Yeah.
Do you have anybody coming or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
I didn't want to start that until you got here.
Nah, I appreciate it, bud. Stupid shift change.
Yeah.
And then the other guys are on a domestic, so it's no.
Well, yeah, that's what I heard something last night about that.
Yeah. Thank you. Awesome.
And
Good.
then
Yep. Thank you. You're taking it to the yard, right?
Yeah.
There's all your stuff. Okay. Just need for the accident report, need a phone number for you. You have anybody coming or no?
not at the moment. No.
I don't know if I told you, but the whole body worn camera thing. I yell at when I don't. I'm gonna call my supervisor. I'll see how far I can get you into town, just because I'm supposed to be out on the highway.
Okay.
I might be able to get you in the middle of town, like Dunkin'.
Okay.
I figure that's a good spot,
Yeah.
right? Or ShopRite, McDonald's, whatever, whichever one you want.
Anything.
I'm gonna call her. I'm gonna call her right now and see if I can get you into town. If not, then I have the Dunkin' out there I can drop you. But I'll see if she'll let me come in because they're running around right now. So. All right, so this is yours. It's a crash docs card. Takes 5 to 7 business days for the report to be completed. Should automatically go to the insurance. I would call them today, let them know you're in an accident. All right.
Okay.
For some reason, if you need a copy for your own records, you go on that website, West Milford Township Police, with that case number, and you can print one out yourself.
Okay.
You're good if you want to come with me. I can take you to the middle of town, to the Dunkin'.
Okay.
Yeah, my sergeant said it's fine. I just needed to clear with her before I yelled at. Nothing on your person that's wild and crazy. You're not going to blow my car up. The only thing I got to go through your bag. That's really about it. And then, no pockets, nothing like that. Okay. What about that?
Huh? It's alcohol.
Okay.
Do you want to
Yeah.
take it?
Yep. Yeah. Anything to drink this morning?
When a West Milford police officer arrived, the driver admitted to misjudging a turn, saying, "I went around the turn too fast." They were rattled, describing the airbag deployment as a first-time experience that left them kinda shooken up. But as the officer dug deeper, things took a turn. A strong whiff of alcohol caught the officer's attention, and the driver's evasive, inconsistent answers raised red flags. Then came the clincher, an alcohol bottle found at the scene. Suspecting intoxication, the officer launched into field sobriety tests. First up was the horizontal gaze nystagmus test, where the driver struggled to track a pen with their eyes. Next, the walk and turn test exposed shaky coordination as they wobbled through heel-to-toe steps. Finally, the one-leg stand test sealed the deal. Balance issues and slurred counting painted a clear picture. The driver's behavior, coupled with the open container, left little doubt.
All right. This is is what we're going to do, because I got to do my due diligence and I got to do everything properly, right?
Okay.
See the tip of my pen? We're going to do a test with your eyes and your eyes only. It's called HGN horizontal and nystagmus, okay? So what I want you to do, I want you to put your feet together, hands down your sides, okay? Tip of my pen, what color is it?
White.
Perfect. I want you to follow this with your eyes and your eyes only. You understand?
Yep.
So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to have you stand right there for a second. You can leave this stuff right on the car. Alright, so this is the next thing I'm going to have you do, okay? I'm going to put you in the starting position for the walk and turn test. See this white line?
Yeah.
You would agree this is a straight, bright white line, free of debris, nothing in the roadway that's going to block you, nothing crazy, correct? Alright, so before I put you in the starting position, I'm going to ask you some questions, okay? Any medical conditions that I need to know about? Okay, alright. Are you, like you take medication for it daily and everything like that? But as far as no medication or anything like that?
I
Okay.
just eat.
Okay, when's the last time you ate?
Last night.
Okay.
Around like 9.
Okay, what kind of food did you have? Like carb-rich?
Like fries and shrimp.
Okay, so something that would
Like
keep your sugar up.
appetizers, yeah.
Okay, awesome.
So did you copy that?
Alright. As far as, I know you were in a car accident, like I said, no injuries, nothing like that. You didn't strike your head, anything like that, correct?
I believe so, yeah.
You believe so you did? Okay.
I believe I hit my head against the airbag.
Okay. But when I first got here, no complaint of pain,
Right.
nothing like that, correct? Okay. And there's no markings on your face right now or anything like that. Okay. You haven't felt dizzy or anything, like nothing wild and crazy. Awesome. And again, didn't want an ambulance, nothing like that. Correct. All right. Anything with your eyes that I need to know about as far as cataracts, any kind of lazy eye?
Astigmatism.
The stigmatism?
Yeah, so
Okay.
like my right eye is higher than my left eye, so like when I get tired, I have to wear my glasses to like even that out.
Okay. But as far as being able to track stuff like that, they don't like nothing crazy. Is like the stigmatism side to side, nothing like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't have that. Okay. It would just be the levels.
Yeah.
Perfect. As far as, if you don't mind me asking, what do you do for work?
I'm unemployed.
Unemployed? Okay. But there's nothing that would keep you from walking a straight line, no injuries to the knees, hips, anything like that. Awesome, perfect. I see you're wearing the UGG slippers.
Yeah.
All right. Are they okay to walk straight line in and be able to balance and stuff like that?
I think so.
You think so? Okay. At any point in time you feel like they're not, you could always let me know, and then we could always remove one of those slippers, okay? All right, so this is what we're going to do now that we got those questions out of the way. I'm going to have you go into the starting position, okay? The starting position is going to look like such. All right, you're going to put your left foot on the white line, and then you're going to take your right foot and put it right in front, heel to toe, leaving your hands down at your sides. You're going to stay in this position until I finish my instructions and tell you to begin the test. Do you understand?
Yep.
Perfect. So when I tell you to begin, you are going to take 9 heel to toe steps, okay? It's going to look like such. Go right back into that position if you fall out of it. It's fine. No, you can go right back in. It's fine. There you go. So you're going to take 9 heel to toe steps when I tell you to begin. It's going to look like so. 1, 2, 3. You're going to go all the way to 9. I'm doing 3 for demonstrational purposes. All right. Once you get to that 9th step, you're going to take a series of small steps. You're going to turn yourself around, going back into this position, and then taking 9 heel to toe steps back to your starting position, just like so. 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth, until you hit 9. Again, I'm doing 3 for demonstrational purposes. The entire time you do this test, I need to keep your hands down at your sides. You're going to be counting your steps out loud, and you're going to be looking at your feet and following. Get right back into that position for me. Perfect. So you're going to keep your hands down at your sides, you're going to count your steps out loud, and you're going to be looking down at your feet the entire time. Okay? Do you have any questions of the test before we begin? All right. If you could just put yourself right back heel to toe for me. Perfect. You may begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right, the next test we're going to do is the one-leg stand test, okay? So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to have you put your feet together, hands right down at your sides, just like so. Perfect. So what you're going to do is you're going to 1 foot of your choosing. Either, it doesn't matter, left or right, okay? And you are going to lift that foot approximately 6 inches off the ground, just like so.
A soda can.
Basically.
Okay.
Done this before?
No, I've just seen a lot of cops.
Okay. So either one, when I tell you, nope, not yet. When I tell you to begin, you're going to pick it about 6 inches off the ground. You want to keep your foot parallel to the floor, okay? You're going to be looking down at your foot, and you're going to recite 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, so on and so forth until I tell you to stop. For some reason, if your foot falls down, just pick it right back up, continue where you left off, okay? Do you have any questions for me about that? Perfect. Oh, right back to that starting point for me. Nope, right here. Right here, side by feet together. There you go. All right, you may begin whenever you are ready. You can stop. Okay, we're going to do one more test. I'm going to have you walk over here. Just wait, we're closer to my car, okay? So you're going to turn around, face me. Perfect. This is called modified Romberg, okay? So this is what you're going to do. Feet together, hands down at your sides, just like so, okay? When I tell you to begin. Do you ever look up at the stars at night while you're standing?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're just going to look up just like so, okay? When I tell you to, not yet. Watch me. You're going to look up just like so, and you're going to close your eyes. Obviously, I'm not closing my eyes because of what we're doing right now, okay? So you're going to look up and close your eyes. In your head, not out loud, in your head, I want you to recite the passage of 30 seconds. Once you get to 30, I want you to open your eyes, look at me, and say, done. Okay? Do you understand?
Yeah.
You have any questions?
No.
Perfect. You may begin whenever you are ready. Good. All right. I'm going to have you turn around and face my car for me.
On Canistear Road, where the Trestle's a beast, a driver roared by like they were chasing a feast. With a bottle of booze in their grip, oh so tight, they hollered, "I'm fine," as they swerved left and right. I turned way too fast. They yowled with a screech, as airbags exploded like beach balls. Kapleach. The car was a wreck, all crumpled and sad. Looked like it had fought with a junkyard and lost bad. A cop strutted up, nose twitching like a hound. Smells like a brewery's been joyriding around. Walk this line straight, he smirked, twirling his pen. But their feet did a tango with a tipsy old hen. Stand on one leg, he barked, barely containing a laugh. They wobbled like jello, then burped a fine half. An open container. Oh, what a wild find. Not apple juice. Hooch that was blowing their mind. Off to Bloomingdale, to the breath test machine. It gasped and it flashed like a Vegas slot queen. Twice the limit? It squealed, nearly fainting in shock. This driver was pickled. Could have floated a dock. Grandma got the call with a groan and a huff. Kids hugged that bottle till they're fluffier than fluff. She rolled up in slippers, her curlers askew, muttering, "You're grounded till you're 92. So giggle and learn from this ludicrous tale. Keep bottles for lemonade, not a high-speed derail. Drive smooth, stay sharp, or you'll end up like this. Car in the slammer and your keys in abyss."
All right, Alexis, I'm going to have you put your hands behind your back for me, okay? Right now you're being placed under arrest for driving while intoxicated, okay? So again, like I asked you before, anything on your person that I need to know about, anything that's going to poke, stick, harm? Nothing? Perfect. I'm going to double lock these. They're not too tight, right? Pockets, nothing like that. Right, just the back of my hand, making sure you don't got anything crazy, okay? All right, we're going to go right to the side of my car, on this side, all right? So just so you know, while you're in my car, everything's audio video recorded, okay? All right, if you have any questions, you can ask, all right? But like I said, everything's audio and video recorded in my car. You good right there?
Yeah. Just trying to get the dust off my face.
That's okay, don't worry about it. John's Law, bud. Yeah, you're good. Just the hold, right? Not that it's drivable anyway, but... What's that?
He definitely has my hold.
What, in the car? Alright, give me 1 second. Let me see if I can get him real quick. No, you only gave me your the bag with your license in it. the wallet in the car or no? Where would it be? On the what? Her wallet might be in the car on the passenger seat. You're all good, bud. What happened? So, this isn't... You're not going to jail, okay?
I know. I'm going to the police department. I'm with police.
Oh, you have?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Like I said, just so you know, everything's already video recorded, okay? You're an adult, and I'll tell you this, like, who's going to come get you? I guess your parents?
My grandmother.
Your grandmother? There's a form that she's going to have to sign. That's John's Law, and we'll go over that because you're going to find... I'm very blunt. I tell you everything. I don't hide, okay? I like to... You give respect, I give. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as respect. And you've been super cooperative, so I have no problem with that. She has to sign a form, John's Law, okay? I'm not going to tell her everything exactly what's going on because you're an adult. It's your business. If you would like to tell her, that is up to you, okay? I'm only going to tell her what I need to, and she's going to know it was because you were arrested for driving while intoxicated. They're going to know that because it's John's Law. She has to sign it. No. That is up to you. Okay? Like I said, you're a grown adult. I'm not going to blow your spot to your family. That's not fair to me. Or fair of me, I should say. As far as
My phone and my baby.
oh, yeah. Yeah. I got to hold them for now. But yes. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Like last time the police department stole my taxi driver.
No. Oh, no. That's not going to... No, that will not happen. As far as your belongings and stuff, right now they're in my car in the front seat. Your wallet's there, your phone, your vape, your insurance, your registration, and your license. Okay? Actually, I lied. They're right here into my cup holder. Your license, insurance, and your registration. And the little paper bags down there too. As soon as we get... So our alcohol machine's down, so we have to go to another department. Once we finish that test, come back to my police department, everything that you had, I will log onto a sheet, you sign it, and then you get all that when you get released. All right? I keep track of everything. You're not going to lose anything, I promise. Yeah, no. I'm not, not happening. I don't keep stuff. It's all yours. You keep it. From the police department? Yeah. Because they have to sign that. So John's Law... Somebody needs to come and sign and say that they're going to keep an eye on you and make sure you don't drive for 12 hours. If no one comes and signs for you, then you got to hang out with us. The clunking? That could have been the road. That could have been the road. Or it could be something in my trunk rolling around. We got a lot of different things back there. When you what? They might not search you again because this is ours. I'll do that back at mine again. But yeah, we'll take them off when we get back to me. It depends on their policy here.
It's really tight.
Oh, okay. That's why I asked you before.
They're not double locking, but like, wow, they're really tight.
Yeah, I got you. I'm not forgetting about... There it is. I had it somewhere. Alright, Dylan. Once we get you inside, we'll work on those cuffs for you, okay? Sometimes sitting makes them worse too, depending on the angle. That was making it worse.
Yep.
Right over here. Go this way. Nope, that way. Not my house, I gotta wait. What's going on, man?
Morning.
How you doing? Still same spot for her? Yeah. We're going to stop right over there, okay? But you can stop right here because I'm going to take these off real quick. Perfect. Means I can put mine off. Makes my life 10 times easier. So you're going to have to sit in that red chair. All right, my partner's on his way in. It is their policy that one has to be in here, though. Okay. So you can't go running around all crazy. Okay. All right, good?
Yeah, thank you.
You have nothing on you, right?
Alex, you're being placed under arrest for driving while intoxicated, the officer declared, cuffing the driver and guiding them to the patrol car. But the saga didn't end there. The West Milford police station's breathalyzer was down, forcing a detour to Bloomingdale for testing. The results were staggering. A blood alcohol concentration more than double the legal limit. Back at the station, paperwork was finalized and the driver's grandmother was called to pick them up under John's Law, which mandates a 12-hour hold to ensure no further driving.
Yep, to the passenger side. And just like before, like I told you, everything's audio video recorded in the car, okay?
Thank you.
Put your head, put this on. Yes, they're still on the front. The only thing I brought in with me was your driver's license. I left everything else in the car. Doesn't make sense to bring everything in and out everywhere we go.
I'm just like fantasizing about my baby. So bad.
Once you get released, you can have it.
These are really cute. Is your mom made these cute?
Nah, I bought them for her.
Oh, that's so sweet. Those are really cute. And you're allowed to use these?
Mm-hmm. They have to be within certain compliance, and they're very well above the compliance, so.
I've never had That's so cute.
No, you were just in Bloomingdale. We're going to West Milford. That's when you'll be able to call for your ride. So, yeah, that's my police department. So that, I can't tell you right now. You will know, within 12 hours you'll be able to get a release for the car. Obviously it's not drivable. But you'll be able to come to the department and get a release, otherwise you're not going to be allowed to the vehicle and you're not going to know where it is. Yes. It's impounded right now. Yes. So you're 12 hours from the actual arrest time, which would be 6:50 tonight. You'd be able to come and get the release for the car, so then you have access to it to get your stuff out before insurance comes and all that. 1-3 West Milford.
1-3.
Back door and mileage 73249.3. Yeah. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm going to get all your stuff gathered before we get out. This. Hey, the sweatshirt I grabbed for you. corner is we're going to go right through that door, and then we're going to go down the steps to the left, okay? Just watch your step. Actually, we're gonna go in here first because she's gonna call Grandma. Okay. To get going. You can turn around facing her real quick. Her phone's in the bag, and I'm gonna do a property sheet with her inside, and then she's gonna call Grandma, and then we'll get everything else done. Hopefully, she'll be here by the time we finish. All right, so we're gonna go right in that room right now. Okay. Deactivating every camera. Straight up the steps. And then keep going up the next flight. Gonna make a left through the doorway. And a right. We're going through that door. It's a COVID thing.
Oh, it opens automatically.
Yep. All right, so dates and stuff she can explain to you if she would like to. She has all the information. I told you about the car. I told her about the car with the impound.
I have one more question about
Sure.
them. Will they be open at 7 o'clock tonight?
I don't know. You'll have their phone number and their address.
she
You can
has their phone
no. When you get the release.
Oh, when I come here at 7.
Correct.
Okay.
You'll have the phone number.
Yeah.
You can give them a call. The guy that picked it up's usually pretty good. So if he's able to be there, he'll be there for you.
Okay.
Okay. But that would be questions for them at the end of the day.
She has her license.
Yes.
Yep. She's got everything. She's got a property sheet and
License.
everything.
The car keys
Registration.
they have?
Correct.
Okay. What about our house key that was on the car key?
It might be on the car key.
That's
Probably
not
on the
plan.
cookie. Okay. Well, whatever.
He ain't robbing your house. But yeah. So that's it. So then once you get the release, then you'll be able to have access to the vehicle.
Okay, so we'll be back here by 7 tonight.
Okay.
Tonight or like
Tonight.
tomorrow?
Tonight.
Okay.
Yep. 12 hours.
sure?
12 hours from
Okay.
6:50.
12 hours.
All right.
Alright.
All right.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
And try to enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks.
What's up, bud?
Did you respond to my dad having a stroke?
Yes.
Thank you.
How's he doing?
Doing great.
Yeah. Is he?
Dude, if you didn't, he was laying there for almost a day and a half.
Yeah.
If you didn't make that call for the lift,
I'm glad he's doing better,
he's
man.
still in the hospital, he's doing great.
Yeah, that he didn't look right at all to me.
No,
That's why.
he had a stroke and he was having he was seizing over and over.
Okay.
So by getting him there, they were able to stop the seizures.
Good.
I can actually now feed him,
Good.
and we see in about a month, hopefully he'll be back too.
Awesome. I'm glad he's doing better.
No.
I'm glad to hear it, man.
You
Absolutely.
made that. Don't ever second guess,
No, I appreciate that.
you know?
Absolutely. Right.
The vehicle, deemed undrivable, was impounded. The incident serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of impaired driving, with the court date looming as the next chapter in this sobering story. Stay tuned for updates, and let us know your thoughts on this wild morning gone wrong. And the driver now faces serious charges: reckless driving, DUI, failure to maintain a lane, and possession of an open alcohol container.